Nothing kills an FPV session faster than a broken wire. Believe me, I've been there a lot of times. You drive all the way into this great, beautiful flying spot. You have a few great packs to warm up your skills, and then one crash later, your motor wire comes loose, your battery plug is not working, or even your camera wire pop off suddenly. Usually it's just a quick soldering job. But the problem is, unless you bring soldering iron with you, your FPV session is basically over. That's why I'm looking a portable soldering iron that I could keep in my FPV backpack. It had to be compact, easy to power up, and most importantly, affordable. That's why today we are going to have a look at Zoyi ZT-N1, a budget smart portable soldering iron. So can something this cheap save an entire flying session? Let's find out. So this is what you're getting inside the box. The solder itself with a cap. You can open it just like that. With I believe this is a solder tip for T65, and it is pretty easy to find it. Maybe the replacement in the market. You can just pull it up. Maybe, yeah. You can just pull it up just like that. And the body of this solder, it's metal. It has a quite good build quality, I think. And you cannot just port it up because it needs a power using USB-C right here. Okay, let's put it back in. Think just like that. No? Yep, just like that. And by the way, this is my first time having this solder, so if I miss something, please let me know in the comment down below. And also, this material on this part is using silicone, so it's kind of like quite comfortable while holding it like this. And the size itself is the size of my palm, so it's quite compact, to be honest. It's a fit into my FPV backpack. But the real question is, can it solder my broken wire? And we have already one drone here that we want to fix. This battery plug is already broken, so we will try to solder it with a new one and see how it goes with this one. And because it is saying that it can use a power bank, we will also use a power bank right here. This is a power bank of 10,000 milliamps. So okay, let's power up. Okay, I already disassembled the drone. The one thing that I quite like from Matter 75 Pro is it is using motor plug, so it's kind of like easy to make maintenance on the flight controller. You just need to plug that out and push out the board, and there you go. Also, I already ready up the power bank using the cable that provided in the box by the solder. The battery is full, so let's see how long does it takes to make this solder power up. Now let's plug that in. Ooh, is this touchscreen? No, it is not, so don't bother trying that. Going back, let's go you can change it into Celsius or Fahrenheit. Maybe if we don't use it in 5 minutes, it will go dry. Okay, now I want to solder this guy, but I don't know, kind of like this button. Maybe I just not fasten that up, because yeah, it's kind of like plug in correctly. Now let's power on. Now let's, ooh, look at that, look at that animation. So if you don't plug in this solder tip correctly, it will turn error just like we did. How high can it be? Can I change it with this? Ah, yes. You need to change that using this arrow button. Let's make it really high. 350 Celsius. Already put it in the helping hands. Now let's try it again. Look at that, it's hot. Now let's just dab it right here. Should be easy. Come on. Yep. Take a little bit more time. One more. Okay. Just take a little bit more time because I'm using the wrong solder tip. This is not the correct one to use this kind of job, but well, this is the only one that I have currently, so we'll have to try it out. Alright, to be honest, I want to give up this soldering iron because it keep giving me that error, and when that error pops up, the temperature on the soldering tip is just drop and I cannot solder anything with it. So that's why I'm finishing this one with my old soldering iron, because I'm just that frustrated. And then after leaving this for a while, I think it may be just the cable that comes with the soldering iron. It's just not that good. So maybe we'll try with another cable that I prepared down here. I know this cable is good because I use these guys a lot, but if you don't know what I'm talking about the error, now let me show you. Maybe it's just the cable that need to be positioned properly. I don't know, just I don't know, man. No, there you go. That's the error. That's the error that I'm talking about. You see that? Just coming right off the blue, and there you go. If I just move, you see that? If I just move this cable, it's just correcting itself, powering it off, or powering it on again. Maybe just not getting proper voltage. That is why it's doing that. Now let's see that again. Let me just twist it. Maybe not twist it, wiggle this a bit. There you go. That's there. Maybe it's just not getting a proper voltage, just like that. And I'm more positive that it is maybe a cable issue. No, I also got that error. You see that? Did you see that? Come on. Maybe the cable, maybe the power bank. I really want to recommend this one, but after changing this cable, it's just not working. Look at that. When I just wiggle it a bit right here, just power on again. Maybe if you want to use it really carefully, just make sure that this plug is not moving, but it is still annoying to me. So yeah, I don't know. I cannot recommend this to you or to anyone, but it looks good. It has good build quality using aluminum and silicone right here. But just, yeah, this error, I don't know. Let me know down below if you are using this soldering iron and what do you think of it, and if you would recommend this to anyone. I think that's it for today's video. Yeah, I have the links in the description. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye.